10am.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with most.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese lo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Heavy metal, metal. What's happening, guys? Good morning. Boop. There we go. Welcome to 7:10 a.m. Let me throw the chat up on here, guys. Where are we at? Chat. Boom. All right. Good morning. We got Matt Workman in the house. We got Nancy. Good morning, Nancy. How you doing? We got Merlin Public Media. How you doing, Mike Means? We got Carolyn in the house. How you doing? How's the weather up in Colorado? Probably nicer than here. Oh, man, I thought I was going to die yesterday. It was so hot up here, guys. I worked my tail off. Let me scoot over here. Everyone see my shirt that I got from Harley. Good morning, Harley. Thank you so much for the shirt. Check this out, guys. What do you guys think? A little risky. Ooh. Good morning, Lonnie. How you doing? Tim W., my buddy. How you doing? Rosie Key. Good morning. Oh man, all the usual suspects up in here, guys. How you all doing this morning? Oh, we got a good one for you. It's true crime. Are the comments not showing up? It could be no one's luck yet. There we go. Matt Workman. How you doing? Oh, thank you. I know I like this. I like this a lot. Thank you, Harley. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Getting into some Grizzly Pete this morning, guys. One of these Shake Shack. Man, hell of a deal down there at the Healing Center, man. They're almost giving these away. Walk away with an ounce for like cheap. Super cheap, man. And Grizzly Peak is really good. If you're looking for some good shake, man, that's the way to go. Oh, man. Tired. Had a hard day yesterday. Working over at C's Candy, we unloaded a giant truck, with full of boxes, 1,500 cases, man. We threw that sucker all day. In the hot, I was sweating. Then I worked up and down a ladder all day, boy. Woo, I'm getting old. Can't do what I used to, but I got marijuana and Coca-Cola keeping me together, guys. I just haven't got any Gatorade. The only thing I could find was Coke. So anyway, what do you guys care about that? Oh, man. What else is happening out there? Man, I talked about it the other day, yesterday, man, this home run derby. I'm stoked about this thing. Kind of getting back into baseball a little bit. I think these new players are kind of exciting. Cubs, Cubs are Cubs. I guess we had our run. I can't complain. Hey, back to Retro. How you doing, buddy? Can't wait to start the Con Man show. We were talking about conventions and all different stuff, guys. That should be really, really cool. Hey, good morning, Mr. Chris Burrs in the house. How you doing? Hey, you guys like this shirt? Check this out. The one, the only Harley from the Mod Squad got me this shirt, guys. It's a Spencer's exclusive. That's right. I love this thing. Very, very cool. Yeah, man, I'm kind of getting back into baseball a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into baseball a little bit again. That home run derby kind of piqued my interest. You got the All-Star game. And then, I'm not one to get into baseball until like way late. Like we're saying like August. That's when it starts heating up. There's a lot of games. And then I hear this new pitch count thing or pitch timer deal is speeding up the game, so that should help. Yeah, might get back into it. Who knows? But I'm going to be so busy with other stuff here pretty soon. I want to show you guys something cool, something great, something amazing. Check this out, guys. If you can see that without the glare. So our buddy Douglas Tate, The Shape, Halloween Kills. Look at that, to the Daily Dank. And this thing, I don't know if it shows, it's in a bright orange. Might not show up as so well, like how bright it is. But yeah, man, this thing, I'm looking for homeless wood. Yeah, look at that. That thing is nice. Love this thing. So yeah, this might be a giveaway. I don't know if I want to keep this or give it away. I actually told him it was going to be for a giveaway, so maybe I should. But he's going to be on the show real soon, guys. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping to get David Howard Thornton on too, Art the Clown. When I talked to him over at the con, I gave him the information. It was like, you got anything to promote? Come on the show. So, hey, Teresa Deller, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, nice shiny pokey toy. You'll poke your eye out, kid. Yeah, good. Yeah, fun, man. I love those knives. I remember one time we gave away a Michael Myers knife. I forget who signed it. It was one of the Michael Myers, one of those Myers boys. And I forget who won it. I don't think they're on the channel anymore. But somebody won it. And a guy I worked with was like, did you just give him a knife? And I'm like, yeah, it was an autographed knife. He's been arrested for domestic violence. And I don't think he's going to use an autographed knife. I mean, like, there's plenty of knives in the kitchen. I just thought that was hilarious. Chop, 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 kill, kill, kill. I just thought that was hilarious that he said that. Kind of a different kind of cat. Anyway, but all right, guys, who's ready for some Today in History? Today in History. It's not yesterday, it's today in history. Gotta put some music to that, guys. All right. Hopefully we got a doozy. We're gonna show up or not? There we go. There we go. This is coming from the Britannica.com, guys. This is where I get our Today series from. The French missionary Jean-Paul Marat was assassinated in 1793. He was a leader of the radical Montagnard faction during the French Revolutionary War and was stabbed to death in his bath by Charlotte Corday, a young, gritty supporter who was guillotined. Oh, wow, man. They got ruthless back then. Killed in his bath. Wol Shonikin, I guys know him, is his birthday. He's a Nigerian author. Mei Ying-ji, president of Taiwan. Harrison Ford, good old Indiana Jones was born today, guys, and Han Solo. Who's seen that new Indiana Jones movie? I have not seen it yet. It's on my list. Anyone, any thoughts, any comments, any concerns on the new Indiana Jones movie for me? Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard. Almost said Magneto. It's not Magneto. Professor X, guys, birthday today. Jack Kemp, American politician and football player, was born today. And let's not forget good old Nathan Bedford Forrest, Confederate general. Oops. Maybe we should forget. All right. 2017, Chinese writer and human rights activist Liu Xiaobo who advocated for democracy reform, was the first Chinese citizen to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And then he died at age 61. Oops. 2016, Theresa May, the Conservative Party leader, became the second woman prime minister in the United Kingdom, replacing David Cameron, who resigned. American businessman George Steinbrenner, who owns the Yankees, became one of the most controversial personalities in Major League Baseball, died at age 80 today. In 1985, the benefit concert Live Aid was held simultaneously at Wembley, in London, JFK in Philly, and it raised drew an estimated 1.5 billion television viewers and raised millions of dollars for famine in Ethiopia. Yeah, that was a huge deal. Who remembers that? Man, that was freaking major. American star Harrison Ford was born today, backed by trumpeter Harry James. American singer Frank Sinatra, my buddy, recorded his first single, From the Bottom of My Heart. Henry Rowe Schoolcraft identified the source of the Mississippi River as Lake Ithaca in Minnesota in 1832. Man, can you imagine when no one was in the United States? Like, we were just discovering, well, Native Americans were, but you're just off roaming around finding stuff like, what fills this river? Oh, and you follow it to the lake. Like, that's what you did. The U.S. Congress in 1787 passed the Northwest Ordinance of 1787, which laid the bias for the government of the Northwest Territory and the administration, the bases, and the administration for the Constitution, parts of states of the Union. So that's kind of a big deal. And then Spain and Britain signed one of the treaties of Utrecht that happened in 1713. Do we care? All right, guys, that was your Today in History. All right. Oh, man. Pull up this chat here again. All right. Yeah, Live Aid was the crap. That was a huge deal. Huge deal. Han Solo has to be 95 now. Back when population was low and things could still be discovered until Nick Cannon decided to overpopulate. Yeah, what's up? Is he having more babies, man? What's that? You know what people always say, like, he's the hardest working man. He has all these shows. He has to, man. His child support must be freaking outrageous. Oh, my God. This is the one from Harley. Check it out. Nice shirt, guys. Nice shirt. Teresa Deller, check it out. Our buddy Douglas Tate signed a knife for us. Check this out. Yeah, I'm loving that. And it's in bright orange. It probably doesn't transfer too well being that close, but yeah, really cool. Sorry, guys. I already waked and baked this morning with my bag. Walk through the lobby and then come back just coughing through the lobby. Oh, man. So today is True Crime Thursday. And so yesterday's 420 was a day late, I guess. I couldn't get it uploaded, so we went live. And it could be, Mr. Crispers. So that dropped yesterday. What did you all think of that interview, man? I really like Vic Fiera. I want to get him back on the show. He's a really, really good guy. Any more Mountain Dews? No, I need to get some, man. I got to go get me some Baja Blast, too. I'm jonesing over here, guys. I need my Baja Blast. Oh, man. What was I going to say? I don't know, but we do got a great show. True guy, Vic Fiara. Great guy. What did you guys think of the interview? Good. I know we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. I will be home on Friday. So things will be back to normal on Monday. Normal shows from the studio, more organized because I have my laptop there and everything. I'm using my tablet for this, so it's a little gruff. Like I can't do animations in the back like our normal setup because there's video involved. I don't know. It's just Apple. It's Apple. No, I love this iPad, so I can't complain. All right, but let's get into Brian Jones and Hard next to Tim. We see. We'll see him carrying a chihuahua. That is true. That's what's normal. Yeah, what is normal? What is normal? You know, Lonnie, I went back. I was watching the show, and I saw your comment about me looking like Jesse James, and I just started laughing. And I thought to myself, I'm like, you know, I've always been told a lot in my life that I look like a young Tommy Lee Jones, and I think it's the forehead. But then I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, nope. I just look like Tommy Lee Jones, not a young Tommy Lee Jones. Maybe 20 years ago, I looked like a young Tommy Lee Jones. Now, I just look like Tommy Lee Jones. But yeah, he's a good-looking guy. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to. Jesse James. I guess I could see it. When I slicked my hair back, I could see it. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, who wants to talk some dumb criminals? These are actually pretty good, man. These are actually really good. So, an Oak Hill community couple. Good old Oak Hill. Hey, good morning, Honey Nut Hero. Honey Nut Heroine. Honey Nut Hero. How you doing? Good morning. All right, good old Oak Hill community. A couple discovered a burglar in their house after the burglar laughed at the husband's joke. Could you dress up as Two-Face? Tommy Lee. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I thought he was gonna say Screech. That worked, man. What? Oh, Matt worked, man. I like the Two-Face idea back to retro. I think I might do that. You know what? I might do that. That's an awesome Halloween costume. And my daughter is really good with makeup. So, yeah, that's an awesome one. So, can you imagine, like, you guys know me. I'm joking. I come home. And so I'm, like, walking through my house, and I'm like, oh, there goes the kitty. And then you just hear some guy in the closet. What would you do? What would you do? Oh man, Matt Workman, what would you do? Because you crack some jokes like that. So you and Nancy come home, you're walking through, and you're like, "Hey Nancy, what about those shoes?" And she laughs, and then you just hear a guy. What would you do? I'm curious on that. I would almost think it would be surreal. Like, what? Who the fuck is that? Like, oh, man. All right. Up next. A man high on bath salts. That's always a good lead-in. That's always the best lead-in. A man high on bath salts and breaks into a house and puts up Christmas decorations. Blow a hole in that direction. I knew you were going to say that. He's packing. He's packing, guys. I think we covered this guy before in Crazy Criminals. Yeah. So this guy was high on bath salts in Bandalay in north of Dayton. Dayton, Ohio, or Dayton, Florida. Terry Trent, 44, was high on designer drug when he broke into a family's home, put up a Christmas decorations, and plopped down on the couch and watched television. The local station reported. He thought he was home, man. He thought he was home. I wonder if it was even Christmas time or if he just found like Christmas decorations. It was July, and he just starts putting them up. Oh, man. You guys will love this one. Man reports thieves stole his cannabis plants and gets himself arrested. Oh man, a man who reported the theft of his cannabis plants to the police has been jailed after admitting to the court he intends to keep smoking the drug. Where is this at? It's got to be somewhere where it's illegal. Texas, probably Texas. Oh man, that's what they stole my pot. Oh man, FY. Oh yeah, guys, check out the gamer and horror shows on the Mod Squad. Guys, go over there and check him out. Yeah, you know what's stupid? Like that's a funny story, ha ha ha. But in reality, who's getting locked up? Especially they didn't even have fucking plants. Like they didn't even have any evidence. Just his like said, yeah, I had some plants. Isn't possession 9/10 of the law or some? I don't know. I've been watching Suits lately. I'm ready. I'm ready, City of Needles. I've been watching Suits. Get ready. Young Mike or old Mike Ross here, or am I Harvey? Or who's the curly guy? I'm Lewis Litt. I'm the other guy. All right. Oh, we actually, you know what? I love to cover this one again. This is one of my favorite stories of all time. The dumbest charges of all time. And yeah, Suits is the shit. You know, my son used to make fun of me. I watched it when it was airing back in the day. And so my son watched years of it. And he was like probably 12 up and like, and or no, younger. But when he was about 11, 12, he I'm going to let you up. I was watching it and he's like, let me guess, there's a problem. And I'm like, he's probably 10. And I'm like, and he's like, let me guess, they're gonna talk about it. Because that's all they do on the show. And if you think about it, you never see any action. There's build up and then there's like down, but you don't see like the peak. So they're like talking about this big day in court they're gonna have and this big confrontation and how it's gonna be huge. And then the next scene is, or the next like throwback is, yeah, that was a hell of a case and we kicked his ass. But great show, great show. I love it. Yeah, I like that show a lot. All right. Not even Lewis Litt would take this case there. Back to retro. We've covered this before, but it's worth covering again. A man's flatulence gets him charged with battery. I love this so much. West Virginia man charged with battery after farting on a cop. I love this. This is who it is, guys. His farts look like they stink too. I'm just saying. So the police stopped Jose Cruz on Route 60 in South Charleston Monday night for driving with his headlights off. Then he farted. Oh, then he failed sobriety test. He farted the sobriety test. Oh, I was like, I saw drama. I'm like, is there drama? What's going on here? I just mentioned Suits. Holy shit. When police were trying to get his fingerprints, police say the Cruz moved closer to the officer and passed gas on him. The investigating officer remarked, I love this, remarked in the criminal report that the odor was very strong. Oh, I love this. I love this. Apparently, he farted and motioned towards the arresting officer. I imagine how bad it smelled must have been for the officer. Fuck that guy, man. You know what? I wish I had a fart lined up for TSA when I was in there, man. Too bad you just can't fart at will, you know? All right. Actually, you guys want to hear a true crime story? All right. Pull up your chairs, kids. Pull up your chairs because this is a hell of a story. Gather around the campfire, kids. It is. No, that is not Tim. Oh, all right. I'm at working for C's Candy. Those are C's Candy wrappers in the back. Are those, what's my favorite? I'm forgetting Sarah Marshall. Where Jason Segel's in the bed and the guy's trying to wake him up, the like housekeeper, and there's tissues all around him, and the guy's like, "Are those happy tissues? Are those sad tissues?" Morning, Chantel. How are you this morning? All right, guys, gather around. We're gonna lose Chantel right now. She's like, "I'm in, I'm out." No, come on in. Why single out Will? Fart at anyone? Yes. All right. So, when I was incarcerated as a young lad, you guys know I've been on the straight and narrow for 30 odd years, but when I was a young buck with something to prove, chip on my shoulder, I did a little jail time. County jail. I was 21 years old. And I was in what they called the gladiator pod, which was young kids with something to prove, and there was fights every day. It was nonsense. Not something I love. Probably got some PTSD from it. But there was a guy, I was in there probably about 6 months at this point, and this guy comes in, and his name is Puppet. He was a Kingman guy, actually. Why wouldn't he be a Kingman guy? Check it out. Yeah, Harley from the Mod Squad got this for me. Nice, right? And he was a skinny guy. I think he might have been a white guy. Might have been mixed. Might have been half and half Hispanic. Anyway, he had like tattoos all on his face, like puppet clown tattoos, and he was just tatted down. He's probably like in his early 20s back then, and they called him Puppet. And he'd been down, obviously. He had, way more jail experience than I had at that point. And he showed everybody an interesting trick. I don't know. I don't want to know how he learned it. Puppet, the brother of Joker. He looked like it. When you think like what guys in prison and jail look like, this is what this Puppet guy. Think in your imagination. Think of what a guy named Puppet in prison would look like. Yeah, pretty accurate, no matter what you're thinking. So Puppet had a unique trick. He could inhale air through his butthole and then blow it back out as a giant fart. I kid you not. It was the trick. That's what I'm wondering if that's how he learned to suck the air in. Like, I was like, how would you learn that? Yeah, so he literally would suck air up his ass. He would sit on the toilet. He would show people. He'd go, "Hey, come in. Watch this." He would sit on the toilet. He would suck air, like, I don't know how. And then he would wait a second, and he would blow the biggest farts you've ever heard. Just like joke-style farts. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. That's a podcast right there. The weirdest things you've ever seen. And just talk about the craziest stories ever. Yeah. And then, fun fact, was there was two other guys. Can't remember what they were. They were just normal dudes, like jerk-offs. They were in jail. But so was I, so I was a jerk-off too. Got a weak signal here. That's all right. He ended up getting beat down by these who control the pod, and I think they rolled him out. Matter of fact, which when they roll someone out, it means like they beat them up and they throw them at the door with their stuff and tell them to get out, and then the guards take them and they go wherever. I think that's what happened to old Puppet. Yeah. Crazy days, guys. Crazy days. All right. I got to get off of here pretty quick, guys. So a couple more. Oh, ladies, this is for you. A woman beats her Puppet had his homies take turns playing puppet horses. I think so. Line of the day. Nancy with line of the day. Right there. Nancy gets line of the day. Hey, what the fudge? You walked into a mess, didn't you? Trevor, good morning. You walked into a mess, man. All right, ladies, the story is for you. A woman beats her boyfriend because he finished before her. How many girls out there have wanted to do this? I'm sure a few. Should we name her? Should we just out her? Raquel Gonzalez allegedly assaults boyfriend Ezric Davis for orgasming too quickly. Honey nut heroin. Oh, man. Raquel Gonzalez had been arrested for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend when he had an orgasm and she did not, according to the police report. Apparently, during sex, the boyfriend orgasmed first and the girlfriend proceeded to beat him. Are we backing up? I'm having connection issues, guys. I will finish up with this one. Stupid connection. If you ever sleep with this woman, let her finish first. You know what? Just don't be a selfish lover, man. Just, there's ways. There's ways, handle your business first. And then that way, if you're a two-pump chump, you're all good. Uh-oh. You know what? I read John, so I have to read Carolyn. My husband used to say it was a race. The race of the first one was the winner. I'm sure you saw it a different kind of way. Oh, man. I'm glad he's your ex. Oh, man. One pump. So the moral of the day, guys, if you could walk away with anything, is be a generous lover. Take care of business first, and then no one cares. It's not even embarrassing. If you handle your business, I'm like, handle your business. Ciao. Big ciao. All right, just make sure they get taken care of. And that way, they're already satisfied. They're just waiting for you to finish anyway. So you're all good, man. You're all good. I got to read this. My dad said, thinking about working on the car after I fixed the car, I was in a race and he had to win. Oh, Lonnie. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go work my day. We'll be back at 4:20 with a great true crime show, guys. I'm excited. And then tomorrow we got another 710, and then we got Baked and Unboxed. And then Monday, business as usual, guys. No more hotel room lives. And I feel like I'm on OnlyFans. Oh, that was a good one. I'm going to leave that on a high note, guys. All right, we'll see you guys. Inhale the positivity, exhale the negativity, and get it on these giveaways. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you for all you do, all you guys, man. Go out and have a great day. Pay it forward. Hoard that door open for someone, y'all. Go and handle your business. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Take care. I'll see you at 420.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.